Well, here's the carburetor. I'm going to stick it in the vise here and see if we can have a look at this this nut. Yeah, that's it. That one right there. I don't know what tool we're going to need, but I think it's going to be not a spanner. Let me just have a look here. Now, I'm either going to ruin this. It's going to be ruined permanently. That concerns me. I think the thread there is not that bad on that there, so hard to sort of see what's going on there, but not as bad as I thought, I don't think. Well, I'm just going to pull this carby to bits here a bit and have a look in here and see what I can see. And I've got most of the screws out. Just get this last one out. And the screws are all seem to be surprisingly okay. Needle and seat seems to be okay at this stage. Float there. How am I going to get it up? How about this gasket? I do not want to break it. Look at that. It does need a clean. You might want to get that out. But in saying that, it's not actually that bad. See if I can take these jets out. What about this one? Does need a clean though. All these jets, it's good to give them a clean out. It's just a lot of build up in this old carby, and this needs a wire brush too, doesn't it? I'll keep putting bits, clean them up and put them back. What I sometimes like to do is get a bit of emery, a flat file, put it on there like that, and that's nice and flat there now. And give this a good old, and that just gets it all nice and flat. And the two faces can sit together then. I'll do the other one as well. Give it a blast off. Alright, here we go. Just put it back together. Bit of a quick blast. Like that. Some screws in it. And I just cleaned a few of the basics out. I haven't pulled the bottom out yet. This carby was working absolutely fine. So I'm not concerned about it. And like I said, I'm going to check a few tappets, which has been done. I just did it there before, and they're all pretty good there. 12s on the exhaust. And that one there, you know, I'm giving them a nice loose fit, nice loose when it's cold. When it heats up, those valves get a little bit longer. That'll be plenty. And some were tight and some were loose. But they're all good now. I'd just like to put the studs in. They'd come out before, so I'm going to put the studs in. The studs come out. Oh, that's it. Good idea. Straight down the bottom of the engine. Nope, don't do that. And this one here goes here. Run a couple of nuts down in. There we go anyway. That'll be good. So, I've got the gasket on there, stuck a bit of goo, actually painted the tappet cover. And when I take it off next time, it will come off easy. Looks like a brand new tappet cover on an old engine. Anyway, we're moving forward. At least I'll know somebody's fixed something in here. I've managed to get the manifold back, and she's all nice and shiny now. That's an awful lot better, isn't it? That's an awful lot better. That'll be nice and smooth now. Wonder if I could just slip that on there. Nice and flat. All we need now is some gaskets. Found them already. Here we go. This way here. Stick them on. And there we go. And there. Let's get some bolts and stick him back together. I'll get some anti-seize. I'll put it on the nuts, and just in case they're a while down the track one day you need to get them off, they'll come off reasonably easy. Not that I like doing the studs, but there we go. Now I'll get all these done up and can't get that one. And I'll tension them all up and they'll be good. Doesn't want to do up very good, does it? Because I've taken a bit off the manifold, it seems to be that I need a little spacer under some of the nuts there, and some are okay. So this one, these couple here, I'm not happy with these two. I'm going to pull them back out, put a washer under them. We'll put the carby on, and if I can get the choke rod on, that down there, and I've made a new gasket. That one will go in there. Now we've got to get some nuts, and that'll have to go down a bit, and get that on there. I like the look of that. And the carby is all cleaned out. Fix this gasket, because that would have been leaking vacuum for sure, which would not have been good. Let's get us, and I reckon that'll make a fair bit of difference. I'll have to readjust the whole carby again. Just because we fixed all the vacuum leaks. And probably run better, idle better. That felt it like it pretty tightened up there. Feels lovely, that. Let's get this other pipe. Put him on there. It's a vacuum pipe to keep the crankcase vacuumed out. Unlike some other tractors I've got, there's a cloud of crankcase ventilation coming out all the time. Dear oh dear. This one here keeps it cleaned out, which is good. And the little PCV valve looks like it's in there. Just got to get these little bits in. It just don't want to go in, does it? This one here's got to go on. Oh dear. Ouch. Some of these things don't go that easy, do they? There it is. Some of these, I think the petrol gets to them. The rubber and the petrol and rubber. Eventually, it destroys the rubber. Yeah, it's going to come up there, all right. Doesn't interfere. And now I have the famous petrol pipe, which I've sort of got sorted to a reasonable state, I think. And we're going to see if we can get it to seal without too much drama. So I'll get the right tool onto it. And this is the right tool. Don't seem right, but what's going to happen here? Oh no, it's not tightened up real good, but we're getting there. It's actually tightened up reasonably well there. I'm going to leave it at that. Righto, I think I'm ready to put the fuel tank on. Got the little rubbers here ready to go. Some bolts. Grab the fuel tank. And there it is. Righto, pretty good. If I can get him in here, the rest are easy. See if this will start. Beautiful. Now I've got to put an exhaust pipe. Yeah, I've got a new gasket on there, and I just made that one up with the gasket material. Well, that's it. Little Ferguson's back together, and I'll put the bonnet on here soon, and he's all good to go.